Hello, welcome to Homorazzi. Our golden boy Adam is back from all of his trips. Welcome back, Adam.
So, what did you call it? Cat piss.
Your hair looks like cat piss.
Like that. No, okay, here's the issue. I wanted to dye it blonde because the Wildest Dreams video with like Clint Eastwood's son, and he just has like kind of a similar hairstyle, and I thought like, well, I dyed my hair blonde, I'll look like that. So Patrick and I got Hollywood number 9 is the color of this.
Whoa! You did this yourself?
First of all,
You helped him?
He went and got this by himself, and he's like, okay, I got the stuff that the lady recommended. So he comes over with Hollywood number 9.
He came over to mine.
But no bleach. And
She
so
said I didn't need bleach. My hair was light enough that I didn't need bleach. She's like, just do it, and it'll come out fine. So he did it. He's like, it's like slightly lighter. So we did it again. He's like, it's a little lighter. So we did it again. And he's like, you know, there's still a lot left in this bottle. So we did it again. It's like, honestly, I think one more time, we did it 5 times.
Okay, there's a few things that you need to never cheap out on. Your eyes and your hair and your teeth. Never, ever, ever, because those things are like essential to your being.
What am I paying for my eyes? Like,
Well, but like if you if you have eye surgery or if you like, you know, good glasses or good content. You know what I mean? It's your eyesight. Don't mess up your hair because hair is power. And then your teeth are super important because who wants to have a janky ass mouth?
Well, I have the other two.
I can't believe that you did that yourself. You did not tell me you did that yourself when
I'm
I saw
not
you.
advertising that. That's not sexy. I paid $11 for this. I'm not talking
It
about
looks
that.
like an $11 hairstyle.
I did the
look
best I
that
could.
bad.
I mean, wow, I didn't know it was a box job.
It was a box job and it was a boxed job.
Yeah.
So yeah, so let's move it along.
Okay, well, before you dyed your hair, you went on all of these trips, which is why you weren't here last time. So tell
Oh
us a
yeah,
little bit
I went
about
to Austin for 10 days, banged everything.
Okay, but it was supposed to be a softball trip, and what happened?
Oh yeah,
It
softball.
rained.
Right, yeah, we were there for softball. No, it was monsoon season. It was insane. It was supposed to be 40 degrees. It ended up being like 25 and pouring wet. And I'm like, I'd much rather
Flash
have.
flood warnings.
And
while I
it
talking
was.
to
It was
you guys.
crazy, and the rivers were coming up. But we didn't play sports, which means I didn't get injured, which means we can go to the bar every single night and go crazy, which we did. And
Yeah.
I had a ton of sex, so that was good. Portland was fun as well. Same thing.
Yeah.
Sex. Yeah. So.
Good.
Well, I'm glad you didn't injure yourself this year.
Not this time.
What about you, Tommy? What's going on with you?
Nothing. I'm really filling out a lot.
Which part?
Okay,
My
actually,
gut.
well, this past weekend, you told me that you were not doing the spin classes anymore. I didn't know that.
He does it once a week.
I do it like once a week, maybe once every 10 days, but I just got really bored of it, and it's just like everything just got really redundant for me, and I just lost all my motivation to do everything, but like I'm slowly like fixing myself because it's just getting out.
I mean, that's what the gym is, though, right? It's the same motion over and over again.
Not necessarily. Like I have a trainer that I go see once or twice a week, right? And he's like really, really affordable. He's no different than if I paid for a real like a YMCA gym membership or a Steve Nash bullshit expensive membership. So I go to him and he changes it up every single time I see him. So it's always completely different. And I focus more on that now because that's a little bit more exciting and he's really fun and we have a good time. But like I just kind of chilled out on the spin. I kind of want to try Zumba.
No, you said CrossFit.
And also I want to try CrossFit. I just want to try.
You're doing CrossFit?
No. I'm not gonna do it.
I'm not taking you to the
No,
hospital.
no. I just want to try like one session, maybe. Like
Yeah.
it's just something. Why not? Like I don't know. It's just something else.
If you wear CrossFit 604 outfits,
going
by
to.
the next time we're taping, I will scream.
I really want to try Zumba though.
I would love to see you.
85-year-old woman, sexy like
That
you, are
would
doing
be
it every
fun.
day. So.
And for me, I'm finally moving into my new place soon. So I put in notice. I'm selling stuff and just preparing to get new things for my new place. And
How much are you overcharging for stuff this time?
What do you mean?
Your light box. I wanted it for $20.
That's for the store, but no, I'm like
Did you
ready.
sell that light box?
No, you
Yeah, I
want to
know.
give me what? Like
I'll give you
$20?
$50 for it.
We might do that.
It's
Yeah.
one of those SAD lights that makes you happy or
No, our
something?
big sign from the store that we got rid of.
box.
He wants to buy the light box, but he's like undercharging me by like $500.
Yeah.
But anyway.
It's $500?
I'll give him 50.
Don't sell it to
Okay, well, we have a lot to talk about. Let's move on to today's topics. We're going to start with the VMAs that recently took place. Take a look.
Me move like it ain't a choice for you, like you got a job to do. Just want you to raise my roof, something sensational. And make me
I mean, I don't watch these. I was with, God, who was I with? And like, I don't even want to do this. I just want to see Tommy D live tweet the entire experience. But I don't even think you were you?
So I actually don't normally watch the VMAs because I find them really juvenile and like really young. But this year I was like, let's just see, because like Britney's gonna have this epic performance. Da, da, da. I was like, okay, so let's watch it. Let's go into performances. Rihanna did 4 performances. 1 was good, the rest were mediocre. She got the Video Vanguard Award. I don't know why they split her up into 4 places. Maybe no one else could fill the spot, so they had to put her in there. Nicki Minaj and Ariana Grande debuted their new Side to Side song. Very cute.
Yeah.
She looks beautiful. Ariana looks great.
She always does.
Nicki is useless as always, just kind of hips and really bad pads, which are not pads, that's her fake ass. I feel like I am on a divine crusade to make every Britney fan realize that she is a fraud.
You're a Spears troll.
my God.
That's what you become in your life.
have become that.
I've become that, and it's a problem for me. So this will be the last time I talk about Britney Spears, positive or negative. It will be unfollow, unfriend, and block from now on. So let's go. So Britney Spears' album Glory came out.
Yeah.
And everyone was like gagging over it. And I waited.
Everyone, calm down.
Hold on. All of the fans
There we
were
go.
freaking out over it. And then along with that came out the Carpool Karaoke, again to build the album up. And then the commercial for this epic, revolutionary, groundbreaking performance of Britney Spears coming back to the VMAs after her horrible 2007 performance. And we got nothing.
It was really bad.
It was really, really boring.
Boring? Thank you.
I don't even, like, the thing is like, it's like, so she started out behind the white screen, and I'm like, wow, okay, so you're doing a performance like with the white screen and shadows, like Beyonce did that 10 years ago, guys. And then the screen lifts up, and I'm like, she looks great.
Really pretty.
Bad weave. There's no excuse for that hair, Britney. You have more money than
Well, the
God.
body was on point.
There is no excuse. The outfit was so Vegas tacky.
I loved the outfit.
Of course you did. But like I liked the outfit too. I got it. That's her shtick now.
Yeah.
And then she just kind of performs against this white screen. She doesn't know her words. She doesn't know. Patrick?
No, I will
Honey,
say, okay, the
she's
main...
never sung them before.
No,
so why does
well,
she know
that's the
them
thing.
now?
But like, the thing is like, if you're gonna lip sync, like, we know you're not gonna sing, and that's fine. We'd never expect you to sing. But she did. Like, the camera was close up on her, and she flubbed her words like 3 times. I could not believe what I was watching. At
It
least
doesn't matter.
Of
Like,
course it does.
You just are so passionate about this, and it
I
doesn't
am so
matter.
passionate about this
If people want to like
because-
Britney Spears, they can like Britney Spears. The people that
That's
promoted
fine.
her epic performance to come back, that's not her fault. They did it. They are selling her. She doesn't care. She's just going to go up there and do her job.
So
That's
why
all
would
she-
you support someone who doesn't care?
She's going to perform the way she wants to perform. She doesn't owe anyone anything.
Yes, she does. When you're paying her for a product, you should probably get the product that you're expecting.
Well, if they are not going to pay for it, then they wouldn't put her up there.
What?
Like, if that's the performance she's going to give and they're willing to pay for it, then why should she do anything else?
Tommy's just like, you guys are brainwashed. You guys don't
Yeah.
care. She's giving
I'm
her
not saying
2.
she- I
She's
know
giving
that
you 2,
Beyonce
and you're
was-
like, great, she get a 2. Britney gave me a 2. That's amazing.
It's
I'm so
like,
excited for it.
it's-
No, it was
just
way
okay.
better than she was before.
What, 2007?
Yes.
Here's the thing. At least 2007 was memorable.
Yeah, I will remember that one.
Do you know what I mean? But anyways, like I said, this will be the last time I talk about her. There's clearly no like talking sense into any Britney fan because just like her, they're not all there.
I mean, I don't want to take it to this
God.
level.
It
It's kind
is.
of like a Trumpism thing. Like, you are down that path, you believe
That's
in it,
it.
and there's no convincing
There's
you
no
otherwise. And I don't
convincing
need
you
to.
otherwise.
I don't care about this at
No,
all.
I'm just not as passionate either way. Like, I'm not the crazy Britney fan, and I'm not the passionate, like, I hate anything, like
Well,
it's
and
you.
crazy Britney fan.
She's
No,
just,
I'm more-
she just has no talent. She's
Oh my
just,
God.
it
Okay.
blows my mind.
All right, well, that's all we have for music. When we come back, we're going to move on to movies.
Skip, don't go in there, okay?
Don't what?
Don't you go down there, Skip.
Don't be afraid, Amy.
Welcome back. We're moving on to movies now, and that was just a clip from a new film called Morgan, which looks really good.
Yeah, to me, this is a little Ex Machina.
I was just gonna say,
yeah.
did they use the same set? Because it looks identical.
With this split, and they're
and
in
the
the room,
weird
and
and
I'm
the
like,
glass house. I'm like, I literally feel like I'm watching just a sequel to it where they created a human as opposed to a robot.
I think it's in like a shed instead of like the mansion or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
There's more people in it. Like,
There's more people to kill this time, so a little bit more characters. That said, like, I wish I hadn't seen Ex Machina. I could have taken this on its own. I'm like, oh, this looks kind of cool.
But Ex Machina was so good.
and it won't be as good as that.
No.
So I mean, it's a different. It's not. It's not
It's
even
the
a
same
different story.
thing.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing. She has powers and it's like one of those kind of movies. But again, it's too like I saw this and it's too much like what we already saw.
There's a lot of good people in it, though. Kate Mara, Paul Giamatti, Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Yeah.
God, Jennifer Jason Leigh still doing movies. Good for her. But like, and that's interesting, and that drew me in enough. I need something new, and so I'm hoping. I'm gonna wait for reviews to see if they're like actually there's something to this.
Let's move on to the next trailer. This one's called Sully.
Got an A320 diving for the river.
You did everything you could. It was more than enough.
When was your last drink, Captain Solberg? Have you had any troubles at home?
This is the captain. Brace for impact.
What?
Brace, brace, brace! Heads down, stay down!
There were 155 people on that plane.
Brace,
You were one of them.
I love how Tom Hanks always takes these movies where he's like the savior, like Captain Phillips.
Is he the savior?
Or is he? So this is the story of the Hudson
Bay,
the
right.
Hudson River thing or whatever. I don't know how true this is. I had no idea any of this was actually happening. And I also
You don't remember that like 5 years ago?
No, I knew
like,
that the
there's-
plane
okay,
landed in
yeah.
there, but I almost kind of feel like bad for the guy. Like, oh, you did this on purpose. Like, dude, everyone's alive. There's like no harm, no foul kind of thing, right? Like everyone made it okay. He landed the plane in the water. It was fine. Like, why are you doing this thing? Like, just let him live his life. And
So who are you mad at? Like news or this movie?
I don't know.
Okay, because I'm sure he had to sign off and he made a ton of money from this.
No, I'm not mad at him for this, but I kind
No.
of feel like the people who were investigating him, if this is, do you know what I mean? Like, just let him be a hero and just.
Yeah, but they have to make sure if they give him another plane, he's not going to do it again. It
I
wasn't
don't
a
think
mistake,
he would
so-
Also for insurance purposes. and
That's
all that
probably
stuff.
Sure,
right.
that's all this is. But I mean, I see ads for this everywhere, and then the most boring looking ads. This honestly looks like a super boring movie to me. Like, did he have a drink?
I mean, we knew what happens, and
Wikipedia
it's
done.
all fine, you know?
But still, some stories you know the end of, they can still be interesting, but I don't think this one's going to be.
I don't
that.
think
it looks good.
I don't
You
know.
do?
This
Yeah.
is no Captain
No,
Phillips?
Captain Phillips, yeah.
Yeah,
that
was a
looks
great
yeah,
movie.
okay, no, pass.
While we're on the topic of movies, you know Carl Schmitt from Operation Vacation. Well, he is on the red carpet in Uruguay. Over to you, Carl.
So here I am in Uruguay. It only took me 20 hours to get here for the Premios Platino Awards. Thing is, I have no idea what these awards are and why they're shown in 60 countries to 600 million people.
The Platinos are a celebration of the best and the finest of Spanish-speaking film in the world.
It's now an international movement where you have amazing Mexican directors, you have amazing Latin filmmakers.
The Platino Awards is like the Oscars for Iberoamerica.
There was nothing like this before.
This is the Oscar of the Spanish-speaking film.
The awards, now in their third year, brought out the very best and brightest of the Ibero-American film world to walk the red carpet and attend the ceremony.
It's very exciting to see that we are celebrating our stories, that we're finally uniting our countries to celebrate once again who we are.
Do you have any pre-red carpet rituals that you do?
I just put on my jams. I put on my jams, I'm showering. Today it was Frank Sinatra, The Best Is Yet to Come. I was just going like, the best is yet to come. I was just like, you know, just getting in the zone.
It usually entails a little drink and some music and, you know, just chilling and relaxing.
How long does it take you to get ready for an event?
I'm a director, so it doesn't take me that much. I just want to be presentable and I want to look smart.
Minutes. I wake up in the morning and I'm ready for camera. I look good, but, you know, I'm 70 years old, so I'm doing fine.
Also doing fine, the careers of these stars.
They are working on Top Gun 2. I have no idea what the story would be, but being able to work with Tom again in any capacity would be a dream come true.
Yeah, well, and speaking of one of your other co-stars from Rock of Ages, Julianne Hough, she's getting married soon. What are your thoughts for a wedding present?
The first one that comes to mind would be maybe a good tequila bottle just to reminisce our good times in Miami. You know what probably I would probably give her? Be a trip to San Miguel de Allende in Mexico.
Well, I'm not allowed to say anything about Empire, but we have just started shooting season 3, and well, it's obviously going to be a lot of drama, cliffhangers. Empire has been a huge platform, and I'm just very happy and very proud of that.
Director of Miracles from Heaven, Patricia Regan, told me she's planning to direct some television, but had this to say about her Miracle star, Jen Garner.
Jen is super funny. She's very generous, very good-hearted, nice woman, but she also has a really good sense of humor. She made fun of my accent. She made fun when I did my nails. She was laughing because I did my nails, you know, because I'm such a tomboy. She's super, super funny to be around.
And while the stars were kind enough to speak to me in English, it didn't go unnoticed that I was the only non-Spanish speaking person there, so I called upon them for a little help.
You can say, está usted muy bonita. You are very pretty.
Oh, okay, hang on.
Está usted muy bonita.
Muy bonita. What do you think I need to know?
What you need to know?
What I need to know and be able to say in Spanish.
¿Dónde está el bar? ¿Dónde está el bar?
¿Dónde
está el bar?
¿Dónde está el bar? ¿Dónde está el bar? What does that mean?
Where's the bar?
Where's the bar? So there you have it, boys. That's what the Platino Awards are, the Latin Oscars. I'd love to tell you that it's been hard work down here in Uruguay, but I'd be lying. So it just leaves me to say one of these all-important phrases I've been taught. ¿Dónde está el bar? Check it.
Thanks, Carl. We're going to take a short break and be back with TV. All right, the next show we're going to check out is called Better Things, and it's on FX. Take a look.
Could you get pot for me?
What?
Like, don't you want me to have clean, organic pot?
Honey, these things are normal, but you should be ashamed of them.
You're my mom. I want you to know if I have sex or if I want to get high.
Ah! No, hide things from me, please.
I'm actually super excited about this one. So the mom is Marcy from Californication, which I don't think you guys really watched.
No.
But it was like a dirty, raunchy sex kind of show.
Yeah.
And they've taken a similar character to that, but just taken out all the adults. And it's her dealing with these like nightmare, but that's what they are, teenage girls and young girls. It seems really funny to me.
I kind of agree. I found myself interested in learning more about this show or like watching these characters and stuff. It's funny, I chuckled a few times. Yeah. So like, I'm kind of into it. I say that now, it's gonna get lost in the shuffle. I kind of wish that this had come out in the summer, like in the May, June, like when everything else went off the air. But we'll see. Okay.
No, to me it's like bad moms or whatever. Like it's that thing that's in right now. Like moms can come out as being shitty and swearing.
Parents,
like having like slutty sex and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like finally okay. So I think it's just fully delving into that and making a whole show out of it. I think I just like her throwing a like mini bottle of tequila at the back of someone's car. Like I think it's hilarious. Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna watch.
Okay. And the last show for today is called Son of Zorn, and it's new on Fox.
Remember that time we had that fivesome with those mountain trolls?
That was the old me, sex with the mountain trolls.
A lot of fun. Sworn enemy of Craig.
This is my fiance.
Fiance.
Zorn, it's obvious that you're applying way too much pressure to my hand right now, and actually it hurts.
So I'm surprisingly into this.
Yeah, did you watched it, right? I heard you.
I completely forgot, and then he made me watch it, and I lost interest.
Okay.
What? Yeah, don't you remember I was like, this trailer's too long, and then I threw your phone at you?
It sounds like you. Even when you're happy, you would do that. But like, the actors and actresses are kind of funny. It's like the wife from Curb Your Enthusiasm, and like...
And it's like a throwback to He-Man and all of that. So
it's like, our age of like cartoons put in like real life right now. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
No.
No, I don't know. Maybe, but like, I do like his boss from Scandal, isn't it?
Okay. Oh, that's where you're getting her from? Yeah, she's from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
She really became huge. She's hilarious.
Yeah, she's great. But I don't know. I don't think this is gonna be on my list of things I need to watch.
I'm not worried about. What about you? You gonna watch this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Patrick will carry the show alone. I hate watching Fox, but okay, we'll do this. So sounds good.
All right, well, let's move on to some gay news. And Colton Haynes was actually just in Seattle to accept a visibility award from HRC. And let's take a look at his speech.
Every one of you already knows this. I never made a decision to be gay. That came just as naturally as the color of my eyes. But however, it's up to me to be honest and open with everyone. And that's why I'm here tonight, and that's why tonight's so special for me.
I wish this was the Invisibility Award, because that's honestly what they should be crowning him for. Was staying in the closet for 94 years, coming on stage, crying his eyes out, and not even being able to get through what he ever had written or ready to go, then making a vague reference of, hey, I was always out because I wore a green suit to my high school reunion or my fucking high school dance. Everyone knew back then, just LA's making a big deal about it. No, you were never out about it. You never talked about it. You kept yourself in the closet. It is bullshit that he's pretending the only reason that he's suddenly visible is because LA's decided he was visible. He decided to come out. It's crap that he got an award for this. Fine, he's a very big name right now who is suddenly out about being gay, but he is the last person who should be getting an award on the issue.
Patrick?
Oh my God. I thought that this would like maybe allow you to see another side to him and see that
blubbering
he's
side?
struggled just like everybody else who struggles to come out, but he is obviously in a different industry that sort of wants you to stay in the closet, and he struggled, and he's saying like he doesn't necessarily feel like he's the most deserving of it, but he's graciously accepting this award. It was very hard for him. It's like the highlight of his entire life is basically what he says, and I can't believe that you're being so awful to him still. I feel like you are a self-proclaimed bully. You said in high school that you were the bully, so I think that you're the last person in the show or anywhere in Vancouver or in Canada that can say that somebody else should be accepting an award that is to inspire other people to come out and to feel safe. Tommy?
Well, you're both right. You're absolutely both right. For him to get this award is a little like pandering to his millions of followers. I'm not saying it's bad that he took so long to come out because everyone needs to do what they need to do to come out. So I see your side as well. However, giving someone the visibility award should be about a little more than you know how famous this person is and how he just came out. I will say when he said he doesn't feel like he's deserving of this award, I agree. I also don't really feel like he's the most deserving of this award. However, right now he is the most famous person with a huge reach to young boys,
and he's
young
using
girls,
it.
and he's using it. Yes. So I see.
He didn't give himself this award. They gave him
no,
this
no, no.
award.
But the thing is we all know the HRC jerks off celebrities because that is the way to get their message out. That's just the reality of it. Like, I'm not saying
It's how they sell those $500 a plate tickets
I'm not
as well.
saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing. It's just a thing that they do. So I see both of your sides. Both of you are right. Both of you are wrong. But in the end, I am correct. No, but do you see what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like,
no, I
totally agree with you that he took way too long to come out. Honey, Glass Closet, we all knew. But then again,
Tommy, he's always been out.
But no. He hasn't always been out.
Thank you.
What he said was the people around me, close to me, always knew, like for 10 years. Yes, geez, that's fine. But again, like, I don't think his speech was very heartfelt. It was very sweet, and I could see what kind of a struggle he did go through because I'm sure it sucked to go in that closet for so long and have to stay there, like screaming.
There's no have to.
No. There is in his industry at that time. Okay.
At that time.
Chill, girl. His audience was the young girls. And that was the reality of it. So he needed to. His agent told him to. He knew that he had to stay in the closet to get to where he needed to go. And that again is just the reality of it. It's complete bullshit. And he could have done so much better had he come out earlier. But watching him yesterday, I could see, like, I remember when I came out, I felt the exact same way he did. I felt like that guy finally.
Terrifying.
It's not terrifying.
It's terrifying, but then there's a huge weight off your
It's a
shoulders.
relief. Like, I saw him, and the reason he was crying is not, like, I just felt like he finally, like, yesterday was the first time that I ever heard him say, I am gay.
Yeah.
And I feel like to say that in front of, like, the world, I get it. Like, I'm, like, so happy for that guy. Again, I think there may have been better people, but there are not people who would appreciate it as much as he does right now, okay? I'm not saying he's deserving, I'm saying he does appreciate it.
Okay.
And then
how's that for a moment?
You taking 3 minutes to speak? Yes,
because
that's what
he will come up in the news and we will talk about him again.
Totally.
At what point will you forgive him for that? Like, I feel like you have, every time we talk about him.
Colton Haynes is his Britney Spears.
Sure, we'll go with that, except
for
neither have talent.
He's part of our community, so.
But again, that doesn't
You don't get like a free pass for what you're getting awards for, and what you're claiming.
Have fun carrying that baggage with you the rest of your life.
Because I'm staying up at night worrying about Colton Haynes.
I stay up at night worrying about Britney Spears.
You stay at night counting your engagement rings and wishing times had gone differently. We all have issues. I just don't like what's being thrown on him that he really didn't do anything to deserve, and this monster struggle that he went through, which I do not see, other than wanting to make $15 more million than he would have had he not come out.
And that's fine, but I do feel like it is what it is, and we can accept what happened, and then maybe he has reached someone who will come out, especially in that industry, and that's a great thing. And we'll leave it at that.
Okay, let's move on to the next topic, and you know that The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, The Bachelors in Paradise is all a big thing right now. Well, now Logo has a gay version of this show called Prince Charming, and it's going to be the gay version of those. But now there's this little scandal that the main guy.
Not a little scandal.
It's a big scandal. The guy who is basically the Bachelor in the show has a.
He was a hooker.
He was a hooker on Rent Boy. Or
giant dick.
With a giant penis.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm absolutely 100% not surprised that this is who they chose. This show is not going to be anything like The Bachelor or The Bachelorette because they're all going to end up hooking up with each other.
I don't think they'll let them do that right away.
I absolutely
off camera
100% think they will.
Sure, on camera, you're not going to see that
it's
stuff.
It's just such a, like, it doesn't make sense. I don't feel like you can have a show like The Bachelor and The Bachelorette if everyone is attracted to the same person, like to the same sex. You can't have that.
Well,
it would be hilarious to watch.
This is just gonna be a softcore porn. That's all it's gonna be. No, it's softcore. What a waste of time. But like, I don't know. This is just like the dumbest idea I've ever heard.
Do you think they actually knew about this when they cast him? Like,
yes.
You do.
They fully
100%. Who the hell would care about this show if this guy didn't have a big dick?
So you think this is part of the marketing
Yep.
scheme? Oh.
This is too, like,
salacious.
Let's cast this guy. Oh, he's got a huge dick, and there's pictures everywhere. Now the show is premiering in a month. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's sad.
Please.
And on that note, thank you guys for tuning into today's show, and we will see you next time.
Just a little laugh. I'll get you this scarf. No, we know two of them. One of them
on the show?
Yeah, not well, but they live in Seattle. That Jeffrey Grayson guy, whatever, used to knee up all the time.